Good morning, party people. It's Jazz here with Building Locks, and I'm going to, because I'm out early, and I want to get this done as far as the Reflectix goes and putting fern strips up. I did change my layout, so instead of my bench going on the passenger side, the kitchen is going to be over there by itself. And then I'm going to have on this side the bathroom still, because where the cavities are underneath the van, that's where I want to mount the gray water tank. So makes sense to keep it on this side. Drill a hole in the ground, in the floor of the van, and that's going to have the hose and everything run into the gray water tank. So as I take a shower or use the kitchen sink, it's all going to run that way. So I would be connecting the kitchen pipes to the hose for the bathroom. I'm gonna try and see if I can do it underneath the van. I'm not sure yet, because my kitchen sink actually will be coming close to the doorway, so I may try to run the pipes under the floor. Well, the gray water one, I'm gonna say, to run under so it can connect to the gray water tank that'll be under the van on this side. What's going to go on this side, on the driver's side with the bathroom, will be a bench. It's going to be a fold down bench, so it'd be like extra, maybe like kind of lounge area, so you can fold it down if you wish, if I wish to. And if I don't feel like getting in the bed, I can nap here or sleep here if I want, because it will have cushions, of course. It's not going to be a solid hard bench. Like, no, that's not going to happen. But it will be a fold down, so it'll be a regular box bottom. The top will be hinged with like an L on top. So when you flip it over, it'll be like this. So like this, hinge, and then the rest of the bench. Inside that will be my storage for my closet, and I'll also have overhead cabinets. I'm going to make some. So instead of putting a closet, I'll have the bench to do so. And then, like I said, it'll be storage, additional bed. Not saying I'm going to have a whole buttload of people up in here, but for my lazy moments of when I don't feel like getting in the bed, or if I just need to I want to sit and just chill I can do so. I can leave the bench up, or I can take it down. So, let me get started. I gotta get stuff from underneath the bed in hopes to get all this stuff out. So I'm gonna put Reflectix walls, all the walls, including the back door on the top. I'm also going to be pulling this wood panel off, because I'm going to make the door my kitchen pantry. Top half would be spices, bottom half top half would be spices and dried goods, and bottom will be, I don't know, whatever could fit there, whatever I designed for that. Got that lovely idea from my best friend, because she's my chef. She just felt it makes sense to have an area for spices and stuff like that. So why not? It makes sense, because you might utilize the space as you can. So that's what I'm doing. So let me get started. For those of you who don't know what Reflectix is or does, it is a reflective insulator. You can insulate all these things with it, and it'll raise your rating, which is your fireproof rating, sound rating. It would raise it, so it'll give it, God forbid anything happens, like more so in the house wise, it'll give it a higher rating, which would take it a little bit longer to actually damage the inside, whichever way it's going, if it's going outside, inside, or whatever have you. It's just a protective layer. And pretty much making your, in my case, van look like a burrito. So this is what my burrito feels like at Chipotle. Gotta always have a garbage bag. Throw the garbage. Yeah. Like I said, this is more for house purposes, but in van life, this is what you use too. Because it will also help to keep heat in the winter or colder weather, so fall, winterish, you know. And also to keep it cool on the inside as well in the summer, so it kind of blocks the sun rays from heating up the van in the summer. Tape, it's got a paper back, so when installing, you're not sticking it to everything under the sun. I'm just going to cut and seal, I guess. It is 4 feet wide, so I'll be covering 4 feet at a time. And you can also use this to make window covers. So I will be making it for the back windows, possibly the side windows. Not sure the front yet, but I will be also adding it to the curtain. Oh, I'm gonna have to take the curtain down because where I have it positioned at, it's actually going into one of the cavities that I need to put a Reflectix in. And it's, like I said, just a tension rod, nothing permanent. So easy peasy. Let there be light. I'm not going to cover the ceiling as yet because I need to get the panels. Yeah, I'm gonna go right on top of that. I'm not gonna go into the cavity, of course. Over. Where's my scissors? Alright, so far, this is what I've done. But, I mean, it's not like it's taking me a long time. It's just, y'all know me. I gotta stop, dance, I gotta do extra stuff. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. I have to just tape the bottom, so it kind of, but it will stay in. It's kind of like puffing back out, but that's fine. Once I screw the fern strips to it, won't have that issue, so it won't pop out, because the fern strips will hold it flush to the van. So I have wrote on it where to screw, so because there's a cavity here, because I don't want to screw into, I mean, not a cavity, I don't know what to call them, but the deeper sections would be a cavity, so I don't want to screw into that part and then be on the outside of the van. So here I would put a screw down this section, and then here I could kind of feel it, but I just wanted to write it just because. But yeah, all I gotta do is just tape the bottom. I'm on the bed right now to finish that, and then also try and slide it behind the bump out boxes. Kind of, I'll cut it to fit directly in there, so that will have it as well. And then I do still have to change the direction of the bump out boxes. So yeah, let's take a quick look. So that's, oh, and I'm still drinking my super hot Coco. So yeah, that's the bump out boxes. So I'm gonna put the Reflectix behind that. So yeah, I'm gonna climb on the bed now. All right, party people, enough procrastination and enough social media searching and whatnot. I gotta do the bottom underneath the bed. That's my next project, but well, what I'm gonna do after I finish doing this little quick video for you guys. So yeah, so most of the walls are done. Like I said, I do under the bed, change the 2 outlets that's in the back, flip them up. That's the insulation that's back there. Don't know if I'm gonna need it yet. That's the rest of the roll. I'm gonna be using that underneath the bed. I'm running low on the tape there, so I'm gonna have to use it minimally, but it's under the bed. Nobody's gonna see it. It's gonna be covered anyway, so yeah, that's almost done. So I did a thing. I attached the wood strips to the walls of the van. That's pretty much what I'm going to be attaching the plywood to for the walls. Those 2 there for half of the kitchen. In the bedroom area, I'm actually going to be putting 2x4s because the bump out box is actually going to push it out at 3.5, so it'll be a little bit closer there. This is the bathroom 2, and then those 2 there for the bench. So there's 4 on this side, 2 on the other. Sorry for making anybody dizzy. Yeah, so this took a lot of queen of procrastination. That's me. So clearly it's nighttime now, so I have to use my light. But I just put those up real quick. I use 1.25 inch self-tapping screws like this. It's really not much as far as putting them up. I put screws only in the areas where it's not sunken in, because the sunken in part is actually the outside of the van. That's the wall of the van. So you don't want your screws to go through and then you'll have a hole in your van. And actually you won't really reach it with this, because this is only on, it's touching the raised areas. It's not touching the actual wall of the van. So I put it in the bottom, put the screws here and up here. Same for here. On this one I did a little shorter. It's okay. I have one more, I may just use that to go across on something. I'm not sure yet. Being that the vent is curved, so it'll be harder to kind of put a full sheet. So my sheets will actually be lower than the ceiling, so I can curve it properly. But with that being said, I have to get ready for work in the morning, so we're gonna wrap this up. Thank you guys for sticking with me throughout it all. It's finally done as far as the Reflectix go. That's what I've been kind of holding off on for a long time. Again, guys, thank you for sticking with me. I appreciate you all. Share my videos, tell a friend, let somebody know that I'm out here doing this. Bye, guys.